This is the 2019 Jeep Compass, also known as the baby Jeep. And today I'm gonna take you on a tour, tell you about its quirks and features, and also review it. Let's get going. Hello and welcome to the most awaited video on my channel. This is the baby Jeep, and this is the 1.4 liter petrol variant. That's the base variant of Jeep. As you can see, the headlight, you can tell it by the headlight. It's a normal halogen unit. It does not even have a projector, nor does it have any DRLs. LED तो कहीं use गरा है. It does not even have a fog light. It has a side light though, and looking at that is the classic 7-slat grille of the Jeep. You can't deny. It looks really rad. It looks really nice. Coming to the side, this has got a 215/16R16 wheels. That is 1 inch smaller than the other variants you get here in Nepal. And compass is written right there, so you never forget what you're riding. And the side mirror is also body colored. It comes with an indicator. Coming to this from the side, it looks really nice. It looks like an SUV, and it has got a blackened B pillar, a colored C pillar, and a blackened D pillar. Coming to the back, the tail lights look really nice. I like the design. I love the design. It's the sports baseline, and here's the high mounted stop lamp. It comes with even though it's a base variant, it comes with a rear wiper and a defogger, and there's the reverse parking camera, but surprisingly it does not have a reverse parking sensors. I mean, some cars don't have, most of the cars don't have a camera but a reverse parking sensor, but it does not have, it misses out on a parking sensor. That's weird. Opening up the boot, it's a big boot. It's a 408 liters of boot. It's really well shaped. There is no loading lip whatsoever. You just slide in suitcases, you can slide in luggages, and there's one Easter egg, and that is, can you see that? Yeah, that's the classic Jeep logo. That's really cool. That's a really nice touch from Jeep. The spare wheel is the identical 215/65R16, but it's a steel wheel. I don't know, in terms of cost cutting, I don't know. And the seats are a 60/40 split. That's really good. Talking about Easter eggs, there's actually 2 Easter eggs here that I've found. Can you see that? Yeah, it has a lizard on the top. Let's go back to the seat. Just how much space there is. The doors open wide. The entry, the chirni, bhitar chirni, and it's all easy. Once you're inside, it's a really comfortable sitting position. I mean, there is ample of thigh support. There's tons of knee room. The headroom, well, there is no issue. It does not have a sunroof, so there's ample amount of headroom. I'm 6 foot tall and I'm extremely comfortable. And kudos to Jeep, even though it's a base variant, they have got adjustable headrest at the back. That's really nice. Really impressed by Jeep. And it has also got an center armrest with 2 cup holders, and even though the floor is not flat, 3 people, because of its wide cabin, 3 people will be absolutely fine. 3 jana basna kehi अप्ठ्यारो छैन. It's really wide. The middle passenger will have to sacrifice on thigh support because यस्तो curved छ हैन. अनि even the AC vents, it kind of pops out अलिकति पछाडी घुँडामा लाग्न सक्छ if you're a tall passenger. There's a power outlet as well. Cute little quarter glass there. And practicality is also good. It can hold a 1 liter bottle. अब अहिले त यहाँ sanitizer छ हैन, knowing the times, but you can accommodate a 1 liter bottle. And just look at this, such soft materials. I mean, that is really nice. This is quality. And also it has got a height adjustable seat belt. That is really nice. For someone like me, most of the manchela, that is such a boon. Of course, the front 2 seats also has an adjustable headrest. Let's get to the front. Let's move ahead. Moving ahead, you'll see this does not have a passive entry, and at this price range, not having a passive entry is not justifiable at all. Opening your another disappointment you'll see is no electrically adjustable seat height. Neither, it's really not justifiable at this price point to not give an electrical adjustment and a passive entry. Sorry for that dirt. I'm sorry, ignore that please. Getting inside, just listen to this thud. It closes with such a nice, such a assuring thud. I mean, come on, it's a Jeep. What can you expect? And just look at the instrument cluster. It takes a full swipe and the Jeep logo comes out. That is pretty cool. And talking about the interior, it's a really, really posh interior. The quality, even though the quality is really nice, even though Jeep has used some amount of hard plastics, but I don't know कसरी Jeepले गर्यो, but it has got a certain premium touch to it. I mean, wherever you touch, even though, but the driver's point are soft. See this slidable armrest, it has a soft touch. These pads have really soft touch materials and is a beauty. Even though one thing is like it does not have anything. Not only in the base variant, even in the top variant, it does not have anything in this side. I mean, ki ho raha hai Jeep le. But one thing I like about Jeep is look at this. Look at this point. Yeah, this is for music control. I mean, that is so cool. I know first ma pani parna garo huncha, but it's so good. Here are the headlight controls, and see the cabin. One disappointing factor on this cabin is this cute little screen. The higher variant of this car gets a 8.4 inch screen, but this gets a really small engine. This gets a really small screen. The AC vents are cool. The AC vents are shaped uniquely. In this price point, you don't even get auto dimming inside rear view mirror. That is shocking. The sun visors have plastic on them, but they do have a mirror on the driver's side, on the passenger side as well. And the glove box, well, it's really small. It's not so big. And coming to the center console, this has nothing fancy, nor a wireless charger sudha chaina. I mean, come on, but this has the auxiliary port, USB, and your power outlets. And this AC it's not a climate control AC, it's a normal AC, which is also shocking in this price point. It's a 6-speed gearbox, nice, cheap, and it has got an electric parking brake. This is for traction control. You can see that. Yeah, there's the orange light blinking. Yeah, that's off. This is on. Now it's on. And the center armrest, well, it does have a pretty big storage. Oh my god, that closed vigorously. And talking about the MID, multi-information display, it has got a lot of information. This is the digital. This is for vehicle settings, screen setup. You can connect Bluetooth, and this is and this is the data. I mean, it is giving 13.3 liter per 100 kilometers, and this is the range now. That's the range 251, and servicing time, that's really nice. And you can also change it to mile per hour. Just for the fun, I'm changing it to mile per hour, but no, let's change it to kilometer per hour. And the stocks, by the way, this is such a confusing one for at least Amro lagi, na. This side has the wiper, this side has the lights and all. Let's talk about this small infotainment system. This Jeep bhanera aउँछ जुनमा पनि. So it has nothing. I mean, केही पनि छैन यसमा. The funkiest thing, it has got a compass. I'm facing north, by the way. Wow. And it has nothing. It has got phone, it's got Bluetooth, it's got radio, you can play music and all. And but apart from that, it does not have anything. I mean, I think this compass, it's pretty hilarious. Anyways, let's turn the screen off, and now everything is done. Let's get to the exciting part. Let's get driving. So let's get started. The compass is also on in the compass. So okay, there's another compass as well. Okay, let's get going. Let's start by talking about the engine. This is the 1.4 liter multi-air petrol engine that is turbocharged. It produces around 163 horsepower and 250 newton meters of torque. In paper, that is a pretty nice number. And to be honest, यो कुरा like road मा पनि देखिन्छ हैन, but कहिले भन्दाखेरि before that, one thing after you start driving this car is one thing clearly evident के हुन्छ भने this has got so much of turbo lag down the RPM. You know, below 1000 RPM त यो गाडीमा त move on गर्न it's really it kind of gasps for breath के, like हुन्छ नि अगाडि move on हुनै टाइम लाग्छ हैन. But once you cross that 1500 RPM mark, the mid range is berserker. Mid range मा this car goes absolutely nuts. हुन्छ नि the kick in the pants feel भन्छ नि, त्यस्तो literally त्यस्तै छ यसमा. And that is really awesome, and that extends till around 5,500 RPM. That's a really wide power band, you know. And त्यसले गर्दाखेरि even though city मा चलाउन it's really hard हैन, even though visibility is really good, it's really hard city मा चलाउन. त्यो low end punch चाहिँ छैन, त्यो यस्तो turbo lag, but once you get in the meat of that power band, the mid range मा त it screams, it literally screams. This is such a nice engine in that front हुन्छ नि, but it's not drivable in the city. अलिकति practice नभए मान्छेहरुलाई चाहिँ it's really hard to drive. Let's get going again. So I was talking about the mid-range performance of this particular car, and this is its forte हुन्छ नि. यो गाडीको best part is its mid-range. This car goes from 0 to 100 in under 10 seconds. I mean, it's a heavy vehicle, and the top speed of this car is rated to 200 kilometers per hour. That is crazy fast. I mean, the tuning of the engine, it's a 4-cylinder DOHC unit, and it's really smooth. The insulation is perfectly, you can't hear any background noise, any tire noises, any wind noises coming from anything. It's supremely silent. And mind you, it's not a pseudo SUV as well. Jeep Compass comes in a 4x4, but not in this variant. It comes in a limited plus Trailock variant, but it's not a pseudo SUV like we know SUV nowadays. It has got a proper 4x4, and it's a brilliant 4x4. So I was talking about the feel of driving this car. So even though it's a monocoque chassis, it's built on a monocoque chassis, the feel of it, the Jeep ले जुन the feel ल्याएको छ नि, it feels like you're driving a 4x4 ladder frame chassis क्या. अनि with that with that feel comes the handling as well. It is an SUV, it's way up high हैन, ground भन्दा धेरै छ, but the handling, the connection to the road, it is so good. The steering feel and feedback is really impressive. I mean, how did Jeep did that? कसरी गर्यो क्या. And even the ride quality, it's superb. You can go over bumps हेर्दै नहेरिकन and you'll not feel anything. केही पनि फिलै हुँदैन क्या. I don't know how Jeep did it, but it's a peach of a car to ride. Peach of a car to drive. It's got the actual fun, you know, the driver's feeling of this car comes when you go on that meat of the power band. जुन त एउटा performance ल्याउनु छ नि, त्यो mid-range मा नपुगिकन you'll never get that. Let's just look at this pool. Just look at this, alright? I mean, just look at this. This goes berserker. I mean, wow. This goes like a bullet. Anyways, the braking on this car is also really good. It has got all discs. It has got discs on all the four wheels, and the braking power, the bite, the feel on the pedal is really stupendous. See, the braking is stupendous. It will stop on a dime. I mean, it's really good. So, all in all, it's a really nice car. It is a really nice vehicle, like a really nice package. Jeep as a company is so reputed. It is building cars that build to last, and this feels that. This feels like it. It will build to last. Yes, but there's a big but. This car starts from 75.90 lakh Nepali rupees. Yes, for the base variant, and it goes up to 1.25 crores for the Trailock. For the 75 lakh, in my opinion, the package of 75 lakh does not justify. I mean, the car you get on for 75 lakh does not justify the price tag. I mean, yes, you do get the Jeep branding, all right, but you get the Jeep branding, you get that feel, you're riding a Jeep wala feel आउँछ होला हैन. But for 75 lakh, I don't, in my personal opinion, I don't think that's justifiable. So what's my verdict? As a car, this is superbly, it is so nice to ride, it is so brilliant to ride, you know. There's so much feel of driving. If you enjoy driving, if you are someone who is enthusiastic driver, you'll absolutely fall in love with this car. I mean, it offers so much. Even though it's an SUV, there's no body roll. The steering weighs up so nicely. There's grip, there's ample power, there's ample stopping power, there's everything. Overall, it is, in my opinion, it is a good package. But for personally me, the 75 lakh rupee price tag kind of turns it down, you know, kind of makes it a less desirable for most of the people. But if you are interested, if you are able to buy a Jeep, you'll be really happy. That I can say. If you are someone who likes to drive themselves, you'll be really happy. And saying that, I'd like to end this vlog. This has been one of the most anticipated vlog in my channel, not for even for the viewers, for me as well. I wanted to review this car for so long, but due to some personal reasons, I couldn't do it. Now it's finally here, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. See you can't see the smile on my face, but I'm so happy driving this. And that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you like this short, I wouldn't say short, but I hope you like this drive experience of the Jeep Compass. I mean, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel for more of these contents, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you for tuning in. Tata.